Hey y'all. So today we are going to be playing some Red Dead Redemption 2 on Google Stadia using a Pixelbook Go with an M3 processor. I have to tell you, I am doing a voiceover here. You're not going to see my beautiful face. You will see some horrendous gameplay of Red Dead Redemption 2. Also, as you probably are aware, I'm editing this in PowerDirector, an Android app on the Chromebook. I'm attempting to do everything on the Chromebook because I just want to see how it does. It might be really terrible, and maybe I'll give up on this and I'll switch to my computer someday, but probably not right now. So, as usual, if you like what I'm doing, leave me a comment, like, subscribe, all the fun stuff everyone says. Or just enjoy it. It doesn't really matter. I'm not trying to make a bunch of money right now. Just trying to get the word out and enjoy it and have fun and feel like I did something, especially stuck inside all the time because of quarantine. Yeah. So, also as usual, let me know about the load times. I don't think I've actually seen anything about how this loads compared to other consoles and PC. I know a lot of people compare Destiny 2 stuff, and I know Red Dead Redemption 1 had some terrible load times on the Xbox 360, but I never played it on any other system, so. I started this game when it first came out on Stadia a while ago, and if you've watched my other video, you know that my eyesight sucks. And so playing on my phone, it was too small. Playing on the TV, it was too far away. I don't have access to my TV often enough to do this. So when I got the Pixelbook Go, I was like, alright, this is great. I really love the first one. Let me get into this one. But right now, mostly what you're going to see is just me doing kind of miscellaneous debt collection. You'll see one main mission, but most of it's debt collection and me kind of getting ready to remember how to play the game. Also trying out the recording software. Again, this was recorded with Loom screen recorder. So I'm just kind of wandering around the camp. I need to get to my horse. Forgot where he was. Fun fact, my horse is named Pug, which is named after my childhood dog, who was not a pug. But the dog was named after the magician in Raymond D. Feist's Magician book, which I really loved when we got the dog. I was really into that series, and that whole series is still pretty good. I haven't read it recently, but I don't think I've even actually finished all of his books. I'll go back and look at that. Right now you're going to see me look at the screen quite a bit, just because I'm trying to remember what the buttons do. I did not get any input lag during this gameplay. I did get a little fuzziness at times, a little pixelation, but no input lag. I was a little concerned at first because the last time I used Loom to record something, I'm using Stadia Plus right now also to force 4K. The last time I did that on Loom, the recording was really, really bad. Like, the actual gameplay was fine, but the recording was pretty terrible. But yeah, so I'm about to show you my monitor here, and as you can see, I'm at 3840 by 2160, 60 frames a second, using the VP9 codecs, low latency, with a massive amount of internet traffic going through. I actually have no idea what jitter buffer is. I know low jitter is better, but I don't know what jitter buffer means. I assume it's preventing things from being jittery, but I don't know. I could look it up, I guess, but I don't really need to. Oh, I did notice that there were some interesting little color changes in this. I don't know if that's HDR or what, but overall it worked well. Every time I hear someone in distress, I try and help them. I think I've died 7 or 8 times because of it. And this guy, I hear him in distress, and it's like, oh, alright, you just have a snake bite. My bad. My bad. I did not mean to point a gun at your face. But I'll do it again if you don't shut up. These guys are so whiny. I generally try and do the right thing in these games, but there's a point later on in this video where I make a very bad choice. And it's pretty sad. I actually reload the game right afterwards. I'm like, nope, don't want to live with this one. You'll know it when you see it, but we'll talk about that later. Right now, I'm just gonna give this guy some medicine.
Got that right.
I don't know what that does for me. I assume people like me better when I help people. But
I gotta get out of here.
Wander around. I got my legendary bear hood on.
Don't much like it around here no more.
Glad I could help. Keep your eyes on
And while I'm doing this voiceover, I'm seeing a lot of different color changes. That did not happen while I was playing the game, and I'm hoping in the final edit of this it will not be there. But it definitely did not happen while I was looking at the game. Like, it's going from like vibrant and green to gray and washed out. Like, that didn't happen. I'm assuming it's PowerDirector. Maybe Loom, I don't know. I don't think so. Also, I have a terrible habit of anytime I see a varmint run by, try and shoot it. But I'm really bad at that too. So, also I really gotta get my horse to lose some weight. The dude looks fat. He's gotta get it together. It's so unfortunate. But
Yep.
don't remember what I was doing there. Probably heard something. So, about to collect
Slow the hell down.
friend,
Just what's your issue?
preacher. I almost shot this guy because I thought he was who I was coming here for. I don't remember getting all this information for any of these things. So I don't know exactly what I'm doing in the storyline right now. All I know is I'm making money, supporting the camp. And that's all I really need to know, I think. So this guy also, I think, oh crap.
Don't you point that at me.
But he starts threatening me a little bit. I almost shot him, but I was like, no, he's not doing anything wrong. He's not the person I'm here for.
Mr. Morgan, I took your advice, sir. I took your advice.
Then your god has finally deserted you. What you talking about?
I took your advice, sir. I have removed myself from Morpheus's embrace. No more shall I sink, sir. I am free. I am free.
You don't seem free, friend. You seem drunk.
Sit down, Reverend. We ain't finished.
Didn't really
You
see
ain't
another need for
finished.
the monitor.
Look at him. He's finished.
None of us forced liquor down his throat. Friend, I just want him to play.
Now, firstly, we ain't friends. Don't make no mistake on that subject. And
blocking
secondly, he can't
the
hardly
mention
see,
of
let alone reason. Now, reasoning ain't never been one of my strong points neither, but seeing I do just fine. You want to step outside or deal with business here?
I just want him to finish the game.
Why can't we all just get along? These are good men, Arthur. They're children of God. They're children of God.
How's about you playing his place, huh? That seems fair?
Fair?
Sure. You want a game?
Sure. I'll play a few hands.
Well, sit yourself down then. I'm Luther. This is Marvin.
Fortunate for you both, we're being gentlemen about this.
Same goes for you.
So, how you two know each other anyway? Don't seem like the likeliest of friends, if you don't mind me saying.
We go a long way back.
And now you're his chaperone?
I guess it's something like that. Can we play? I know. It ain't too exciting.
He can't be no real clergyman. He committed about 5 cardinal sins just in that chair you're sitting in.
I think he used to be. He's drifted a little in recent years. Life is a challenge to all of us.
Can you imagine him at the pulpit? If he could stand up.
On the 4th day, he turned water into whiskey, and I don't remember much after that.
He's a decent fella going through a bad time. Disrespect him again, and you'll find yourself in a bad time, too.
All right, all right. Just trying to have a little fun here. It is a game after all, mister.
Here.
Okay.
I reckon all in.
Okay, let's do this.
There.
This ain't what you call finishing strong.
Not looking good.
Damn it. Yes. Let's go.
Are you kidding me?
Gentlemen, this is getting too rich for me.
Sit down.
Oh, I'm done, friend. It's been a real education. Come on, Rip. Where is he? Where'd he go?
Who?
The Reverend, where it... Excuse me, gentlemen. Reverend! Reverend Swanson! Where'd you go? Excuse me,
So,
I'm sorry. You
do the
see a
poker
drunken
game.
idiot priest wandering about?
Of course, I had to win. I had to find this old man.
Smelt him
I'm
and
about to do
avoided
something
him.
that I'm not super proud of, but
He
this is
went that
not
way,
what I
I
was
think.
referring to at the beginning of the video.
Guy looked kind of crazy, mister.
All I know is I hear the old man, and he needs my assistance. He's drunk and high on something. Lord knows what. I check my map an awful lot. It's kind of a problem. But running around. This guy this old guy getting beat up by a young thug.
You stay out of it.
Now I know it says fight the guy, and I didn't really pay attention to that
He's with me.
until I shot him several times. Oops.
Oh my God! Killed him! Keep the law on you.
And then I pressed the wrong button and accidentally pick him up. And just throw him on the ground like a sack of flour. I'm a good person, and I treat the dead with respect. Poor witness. He didn't do anything wrong. All he did was be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Now what? Where's Reverend?
This game is so pretty. And I really hope that my recording did this justice, but when I was playing it looked beautiful. I just saw it kind of go weird color there, so hopefully that doesn't actually make it to the final cut. If it does that throughout this whole recording, I may not post this. But we'll see. Also, apparently it's illegal to loot the dead, which kind of sucks, because, yeah, you'll see a mission a little later that has me going after the Coplins, I think that's the name of the gang, and it's just, I'm going around looting the bodies, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, you are wanted, you've committed a crime. Like, well, crap, is it killing all these people? Because I did that a long time ago. This, I'm actually curious if you can fail this next part, because I almost didn't see the little tip on the right hand side with what I was supposed to do.
What have you done with your foot?
What did you do with your foot? It appears to be to like this place wants to stay. So like, you can't see it because it's the PowerDirector symbol. But there is a push up and tap it as fast as you can. And I do barely make it. I know always what it looks like, no matter what you do. But I bet if you just stand there, you both get piled over by the train.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, no, you don't! What the hell is wrong with you?
What the hell is wrong with you? Throwing me off a bridge like
There
that?
was a goddamn train, you crazy bastard!
Have I been bad again, Mr. Morgan? I'm sorry. I wish I was different.
Let's get you home.
Home? Yeah, that's a wonderful idea. I could have tea with Margaret.
Margaret? Who's Margaret? What?
Margaret!
So I had actually stopped the recording in between one part just because I wanted to make sure that Loom was still recording with a decent quality. So you missed a little bit of the story, but not too much. Basically, some people found the witness that I killed, and I took this guy and put him over my horse after he fell over. He's a drunk or a drug addict or something. Not good at cards, though. But those other two guys, I beat the snot out of them. I only had 2 pair. Barely had that. Although maybe you have to win that. Who knows? But I'm gonna stop talking.
What are you mumbling
Alright, that's enough
about
silence.
now?
So, again, I love this first game. Played the zombie expansion. Never got into the online though. I hear the online is really good on this on Stadia. I hear on PC it's pretty toxic. And that could be Stadia fanboy, but I don't know, I haven't tried it yet. I'll try it eventually. Maybe I'll record it, but I don't know how that works. Honestly, I wonder how badly that will go for me. Because I feel like I'm already pushing the Chromebook to its limits with 4K on a 1080p on a 3M processor, or an M3 processor. 3M? I don't think they make processors. It's a good tape, maybe. Also, I love this next part. Just carry the drunk, passed out dude, the Reverend, through our camp. And everybody's like, oh, he's back. That's great. He showed up again. Whoop-de-doo. Good job, Arthur. You're the best. And then I get him to his tent and... plop. Down he goes.
You better sleep your way to salvation, my
He's
friend.
like, alright, we're just gonna sleep it off.
What happened?
Just the usual.
Poor bastard.
Exactly.
Well, thank you, Mr. Morgan. I'll keep an eye on him.
He was lucky this time. Real lucky.
And now I spend forever deciding what I'm gonna do next. It's a great time. And I think, oh, what's this guy down here? Blackwater. I know that place. That's familiar. Then there's this guy, the debt. The debt stuff seems really easy in general, so it's kind of been my go-to. I also need to find a way to unlock fast travel. I'm read, I think, somewhere, that if I upgrade the camp enough using the ledger, then I'll be able to. And it seems like I can do it in this part of the story, but I don't quite know how. Probably look that up for reals eventually, but probably not right now. I'm just going to donate a bunch of money and upgrade the ledgers, or upgrade the various things in the ledger, because we all know who donates the most stuff And it sure ain't anybody else. Gonna drop a bunch of money on these people. Yeah.
Real shame about them calendar boys, I reckon.
Sure.
You know, I once saw Mac beat up 15 sailors.
That ain't nothing. Everybody knows them Navy boys can't fight. That's why they float.
Oh, that's so.
Sure. That ain't nothing. I once beat up 20.
Okay.
But, I'm gonna miss that. He was a good man.
Arthur.
So now I get to ride out to collect a debt.
You're wearing that by choice?
Oh, the temptation to shoot people as I pass them is very high, I'm not gonna lie. I just want to go Grand Theft Auto on these people most of the time. Oh, looking at this recording, it's so obvious what's about to happen. But I was completely oblivious to what happened. They're Driscolls? That's right. Yeah, they're Driscolls. But I am terrible at fighting horseback. And remember how I said earlier, if you pull the wheel up a lot? I don't remember how to use it. Oh, he gave me a little shortcut to bring it up. I still screwed it up, and I even forgot to bring it up again, and I still screwed it up. And then I'm dead. Womp womp. At least it's a pretty sky. My biggest issue with this is that I feel like I had my bear hat on when I got jumped there. And now I don't. And that was a legendary bear hat. And I kind of want to keep it and get the whole set. So I need to investigate that. If I have to buy another one, that's going to be a pain. Those things are not cheap. Like, money does not seem to be an issue yet, but I'm sure it's gonna. So now, I ride out again, thinking, oh, alright, I'm gonna get jumped. And I forget that this game isn't like that. You have no idea how long it took me to remember how to build a campfire. And I do it because I know I've got a bunch of random crap in my satchel. And I want to cook it up and make some things. Now, I don't know when you're doing this stuff, if you feel like, I'm going to make that, I'm going to cook it. And I always just hold the A button and it cooks fast, I assume. But I don't know if it has any different effects if you just let it cook slowly. I don't really know. I'm going to need to look that up. Still expecting to be jumped at any moment. Still waiting to be jumped. Then suddenly I hear gunshots. Like, alright, okay, they're coming for me. This is the right place. But they're not coming for me. And it takes me forever to realize that. I'm bad at games, apparently. So I run my horse all over the place. I think, okay, I really suck at horseback. So let me get off the horse. This is the wise decision. Climb onto a rock for no apparent reason. And then try and climb up into the plateau. Because for some reason, I think I can climb in this game. Maybe too much Assassin's Creed Odyssey? Maybe. Let me just try over here on this steeper incline. This makes sense. I'll just try everywhere, even though they're all the same. Look. Oh, ground, I love you. Thanks for catching me. And I run around for a while someone's getting shot. I don't know who it is. I assume it's the O'Driscolls. They're shooting someone. I assume they're not the ones getting shot because they're giant jerks. And they're probably the bad guys in every situation. Yay, another slide. Just having fun. Pretending to be a kid, you know? You just run up and down a mountain and slide down. It's the best. I highly suggest you try it. Oh, look at that moon, though. It's so pretty. Alright, I finally made it up. After far too long of trying. Horses? Yeah. Hope I didn't just kill a good guy. I don't know who I'm shooting. I don't know who the good guys are. I'm really bad at this game. Actually, I'll use the Deadeye. figure that one out. I remember they taught me, but it was a long time ago. Looks like everyone's dead, so now I take forever to loot the bodies. Hope no one sees me, because remember, that's illegal. Which I guess it should be. You know, respect for the dead and all that. So these guys are all outlaws. Ooh, gold wedding ring. And then these guys are not outlaws. That says father and the other one says son. And I did not shoot them, but they were definitely killed by those outlaws. If I hadn't been so stupid trying to get up here, I might have been able to save them. But maybe not. Anyway, since I couldn't do that, let me just go loot all their belongings. Probably something good here, right? Ooh. Bread roll. Delicious. Yes, I'll take some fine brandy and some baked beans. Beans. I also hate how slowly he walks. And the fact that I cannot figure out how to get a good run going. Ooh, a chest. I'll take that. Well, I guess I'm done ransacking these dead people's belongings. Hope they didn't have a wife or any other kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now we're finally at the ranch, my original destination. With the debt guys, I'm always like, oh,
Yep, that's me.
this guy paid me to do a job.
Oh, no, no.
But all these people seem like they're just dirt poor. And then I'm always torn between, well, do I beat the crap out of them? Talk to them? Point a gun at them? Let them go.
We ain't a charity, Mr. Downs.
I didn't want to hit this guy.
Really?
Just really
Certainly,
didn't.
would
And then
you?
he did that. It's just,
Please, I have a family, sir. Please.
it's unfortunate.
I don't care about your family.
I do care about your family, bro.
Why did it have to come to this?
Promise. After I kill you, I'll leave them your watch
Believe me,
and
sir.
your belt buckle.
I didn't want this either.
You ain't such a do-gooder, are you? If you're running out on debts,
I'm not running anywhere. I'm doing my best for you.
you are a slippery little bastard. But I got you now.
Please, please show some compassion. Please.
If I'm here, there's a reason I'm here. You borrowed money from my business partner, Herr Strauss. You owe him, you took the money. He wants it back, what's not to understand? Where's our money?
I don't have it.
Sell your place.
We already owe more than it's worth.
Then sell your wife, or your family, or something. We ain't your idea of charity. Is that clear?
Thomas!
Now,
What are you looking at?
I just look like a jerk.
I said what you looking at, woman.
My husband isn't well. If we could just have more...
Like I said, we ain't nobody's idea of charity. Get us the money.
I don't know if I'll be coming back here even if that guy sends me back. I do appreciate that it auto took me back to the camp, or just taking me automatically back to the camp. For the most part. Get to see some pretty scenery along the way. It's a very interesting time period to set in. Every time I see the wires, I'm like, are those telegraph wires? Electricity? They look like electricity to me. And it just seems interesting because the first one just didn't really have an inkling of most of that stuff. And I know I really don't remember the beginning of this game. I don't know if they're tied in. I don't know what the connection is. I really don't remember. I don't remember the storyline of the first one too well. But this is where I realized that my waypoint was still the debt collector guy, or the guy I was collecting a debt from. And now I'm gonna go talk to my boss after I fall off my horse, because you know that's how we get off. Thug life, babe. My wife actually saw that happen and she burst out laughing hysterically. Made me feel like a man. You know, because I can get off a horse, promise. Faster than anybody. As fastest getter off a horse ever been. If anybody can get off a horse faster than me, they're lying. I was once told I should be a professional get off a horse person. Also paint myself orange.
How did you get on?
Not so good. He's almost dead. And they seem more or less destitute. You were a fool for lending them the money.
Well, people who aren't desperate don't seem so interested in my propositions.
Of course.
Yeah, I really don't like that guy. But that's just me, I guess. Gotta get money. If you can't afford to pay back your loans, you probably shouldn't get them. I remember really wanting to take some of this stew. And being so annoyed that I couldn't take any.
I feel like chopping it down.
It's like, maybe I'm too close, maybe I'm too far, maybe I'm facing the wrong direction. It's like, nope, nope, nope. I'm just ignorant.
Starting to look like home.
Oh, look, there we go.
It's taking shape.
Good work, Miss Grimshaw.
Anyway, I
looks
have other
good.
things to do.
How are things with you?
About as well as can be expected.
Let me just slurp it down as quickly as possible. Delicious. Just throw it on the ground. The women folk will pick that up. Oh, Arthur. I hope there's like a redeeming moment for him. I don't like being an outlaw. I don't like having a boss. Here is where I start my inevitable approach to darkness.
Mind yourself, Susan.
You know, you could give me a little space here. Why are you doing this?
One night when I was frisky, until exposed to whiskey, like waves on the bay of Biscay.
So I decided not to cut anything out of this video, just because I want you to know me. And me, I almost jumped off the dangerous part of that ledge, and then I still jumped off that part, and then my love affair with the ground began again, and I'm down here hanging out, trying to calm a horse, but he's not coming because he's smarter than I am. Let me just run without looking down a hill. It's a good time. And while you're down here, realize that you can't get where you want to go easily, and you should have just followed your little red marker line instead of saying, oh, it's over this way. I'll just go straight there. I'm finding quickly that does not work well in this game. Also, look at the direction your horse just came from. Maybe you should go back that way. Why would I do that? That's ridiculous. I'm the master, not the horse. Let me just ride straight at this cliff again. This always works out for me. Every time. Also the rock. My horse loves me right now. He's like, dude, I cannot climb this. Stop being stupid. Then I go back over here. It's like, alright. And don't pay attention. Like, can your horse break a leg in this? I bet it can. It's gotta be able to break a leg. Let me just climb back up here. Oh, look, another wall. Let's try and climb it. Someday I will learn. Not today. Probably not tomorrow. Maybe next week. Probably not though. Hurrah! I did it! I found the longest path out of the camp. And now my long journey to my biggest folly.
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
So for you to just watch me travel this whole time, I hope that you have fast forwarded. Unless you like watching the scenery or looking for glitches. You know, whatever floats your boat, whatever makes you happy. But right now you get to watch me try and jump over a train with my horse, who is far too fat to jump over this train. So we get to go around and then we shoot a pheasant. And so I never really know what they do with the carcasses of these things. I always gut them. And sometimes I'll take the corpse. Just hang it on my horse. Like a little ornament. Like these things, squirrels, other birds. Like, what do you do with them? I don't know. Not that into the crafting bit yet. I'm sure I'll find something. But this one's gonna hang out on my horse for a little while. Finally approaching our destination. Blackwater. But since I'm an idiot, I didn't pay any attention. Like, wait, Blackwater's where we ran from. Oh, right. I need to stay hidden. I'm not ready for that in this game yet. This dog is chasing me around and barking and snapping at my horse. It's very annoying. Ooh, fisherman. I think, can I fish in this game? I don't remember if you can fish in the first one. Really cool if you can fish in this game. Maybe if I talk to this guy, he'll teach me to fish.
Mister?
Nope. Shut up, dog. Leave me alone. Stop it. Try again.
Ain't nothing to worry about.
Just want to fish with you, bro. Teach me your ways. First, I have to shut this stupid dog up. And this is my folly. And I know it's bad because I save right beforehand. You know if you're about to do something stupid. I'm a dog lover too, but this dog is just being bad. And to be fair, I meant to punch it. I meant to have my fist out. Not a gun. And now my nice fisherman and his dog are dead. And it's pretty terrible. Poor dog. I'm very happy that you can't skin dogs in this game. That is a definite plus. Thank you, Rockstar, for adding that in. But I do not want to live in a game world in which I have killed an animal like a dog. So reload. Have pretty much completely ignored all the strangers in the game so far. I remember one of them from Red Dead Redemption 2 that's all over the place. It was pretty interesting. We'll see how they are in this. But, yeah. And it's our photographer friend.
Morning to you.
Oh. Hello. Quite a day, isn't it?
Sure.
What a country. I'm working on a project. Photography.
Yeah, I guess that bit.
Of course. Wildlife. That's my thing. Or that's what I want to be my thing. If I have to take another picture of a grumpy housefrau or pompous middle-class burger, I will feed myself to the lions. Stand here.
Here?
Just... there. Albert Mason.
Arthur Morgan.
Pleasure. I'm trying to find and capture images of our great predators before our greatest predators kill them all and stick them on some clubhouse wall.
Good luck with that.
Yes, not the easiest. But, well, I love a challenge. The trick is to leave a big load of meat and relax and pray they don't mistake me for lunch. Oh! Good heavens! My bag! That thing is robbing me! Oh, good heavens!
Don't worry. That thing is a coyote. Sneaky one, too. Wildlife photographer. This is what I'd call a robbery gone wrong, Coyote. Well, well. Got your bag.
Oh, good. Oh, thank you, sir.
Bag full of meat will tend to bring out the worst in the local population.
You are a gentleman. The bag also had a lot of my supplies. You've saved me days. Can't thank you enough. Thank you.
Don't worry about it.
You take care, sir.
I ain't the one trying to get myself eaten.
I realize I am a fool. Forgive me. And thank you very much once again.
So, came up here hoping to skin this coyote and I realized I couldn't. So I ended the gameplay in anger. But, thanks for watching. It's been a long hour, I know. I appreciate you. If you appreciate this video and want me to do more, please like, comment, subscribe, all that fun crap everybody always says. That way I know you enjoy this. If you want me to play other Stadia games, let me know that too. For right now, have a great day. I'll catch you later.